What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. So guys, here's what we're seeing in celebrity. And I know you guys are tired of these videos and they can be sometimes predictable, but it's good to understand the trends. Okay? Why is that? The reason is, in general, women who are 35 and up, these are the women who got real upset with Kevin Samuels' commentary and his live streams. They want the world to believe that they still have available options. There are high value men out there for them. There are high value men out there that will take care of them despite whatever they have on their table. Could be kids, it could be divorces, or whatever. They still believe that these men are available. Now, I want to position to you guys listening to me that being over 40 is not a death sentence. Okay? Hear me out. While I agree with Kevin Samuels, I want to say this. It's not a death sentence. Because some of these ladies have some advantages that they may be able to pull over normal women. Okay? Let's say, for example, somebody like Katie Holmes. Katie Holmes is relatively still beautiful. Not as beautiful as she was at 33. But if you like Caucasian women, and she is still relatively gorgeous, she's still relatively attractive. Meaning that she can still get somebody. Kim Kardashian is 41. It's not a death sentence for her. She can still get Pete Davidson. Okay? Lala Anthony is 40. She's dating a young guy from BMF who's like 14 years younger than her. So it's not relatively a death sentence. But what we are saying is that Carmelo Anthony's have left the building. The Kanye Wests have left the building. And in the case of Katie Holmes, Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise have left the building. Those guys have left the building. Now, Jennifer Lopez, she was still able to get Ben Affleck in her 50s. That's relatively still rare. But for the most part, these guys have left the building. Why is this important? Because at a certain age, you see what these women are doing that they don't want to admit that they're doing, which is settling. Okay? They're settling. So much so that Katie Holmes is with, this younger guy by the name of Bobby Wooten. Now, Bobby Wooten is a talented musician for what they tell me. He's not Tom Cruise. They say Bobby Wooten is talented. He's not Jamie Foxx. Well, what is she doing right now? She has settled. Kim Kardashian's a billionaire. Kanye, well, she don't want to be with him. The next best thing is Pete Davidson. She can't get a Jay-Z. Jay-Z is already gone. What are we trying to decipher here, guys? That you will see settling no matter what they say. And typically, if they are financially successful, you're going to see the guys that they're dealing with are younger and less accomplished. Those guys will be met with great derision. Okay? And I want you guys to understand this. You see it with Tandy Newton also. She's 50 dating somebody that's 27. You see it with Erykah Badu. Here's the fundamental part I want to draw this out. Feminism, you can do what you like. Nobody can stop women from doing what they like. But what I want to tell ladies right now, and the guys at the side of my voice, as you sit back and watch this all play out, they cannot control outcomes. If it's, I want to be an independent woman, things go my way, it's my way or the highway. The only thing that guys should do instead of arguing with it is just say, okay, fine. This is your way. This is how you want it. This is your decisions. We need to be out of the business of arguing with women about what their intentions are. We need to stop telling women who or what they cannot get. I think Kevin Samuels has done that enough, okay? He's explained that enough. I think going forward, there is no need for us to explain that because the evidence is clear. What am I talking about? Because look at these ladies I'm going to name off right now. Kim Kardashian, Katie Holmes, Tandy Newton, Erykah Badu. Those women represent what? Lala Anthony, 5. They represent something that the average woman don't have access to, which is rich men. The average woman, I don't care how fat her butt is, how good she looks, if she works at the Chevron gas station, if she works as a manager at Target, if she works at BP Oil, if she works, okay, at an accounting firm making $80,000 a year, she cannot access the same network that Lala Anthony has, that Kim Kardashian has, that Katie Holmes has, Erykah Badu has. She doesn't have those connections. And these ladies have them. They can call Jay-Z. They know Jamie Foxx. They know filmmakers, producers, cinematographers, attorneys, doctors, real estate developers. These are the people they hang around with. And still, with that competitive advantage, look at what you see. Settling. Now, again, let's go back to the Average at Best interview with Jessica from Average at Best. What did Kevin tell her? He said, listen, you want a guy that makes $100,000 a year. You don't even know these kind of guys. You don't even know how to interact with these men. So think about what's happening to these older women. And let me just say this. Katie Holmes is not unattractive. Lala Anthony is still fine. Kim Kardashian is still fine. Erykah Badu is still thick. She can hold her own with the girls that are 25. All these ladies keep themselves together. You will get no argument from me. What is the fundamental problem is that still the competition is fierce. And if it was the all-in equal, let's say if there were maybe 1,000 ladies available, then they could win. But the reality is they're competing with the entire society. And the guys that are looking at them are saying, you know what? I don't really need to have a Lala Anthony in my life. That's cool, but she has 2 children and I would rather deal with somebody 25 because I can get it. And what are guys saying? Well, I can get that and that's maybe even cheaper than dealing with her. Boom, give me that. So it leaves her having to date somebody 15 years younger than her. Because the guy that was previously available, those dudes won't date her. Those dudes are already taken already. You're seeing it with Katie Holmes. The average woman doesn't have the network that Katie, but still Katie Holmes is doing Bobby Wooten. No disrespect to him, he's not Tom Cruise. So what men have to do is sit back and watch it all play out. I feel that it is very important to allow women to make the decisions that they make on their own. It is their life. They're absolutely right. Feminists, that's what they want to do, whatever. It's their life. But the outcomes are still dictated by the nature of humanity. Humanity is not going to change. The top guys will go with the younger ladies. No amount of shaming is going to change that. It is just in a man's nature who's successful to date younger. It is what it is. Or to be already occupied. And if ladies don't understand that, what can you do? But guys, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I already appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.